okay this time. This live is going to go much better. But I am live, and I need to figure out how to get rid of this thing. Okay. I think that's okay. All right, welcome to the live. So I'm just gonna hang tight and let some folks get in before I get started. So just hang tight if you're waiting. Just hang tight because I'm just waiting for a few people to get on. And I just want to say really quick before I get started, for those that are already in here, I'm going to keep my glasses on. I don't remember if I did the last time, but the writing for the chat is really small, so I can't see it very well. So I'm going to leave my glasses on. That way, just in case I can't read the comments without my glasses, yeah, I'm just going to leave them on. But welcome to the live. I'm going to be getting started here in just a bit. If you are in here, do let me know. Send me a little chat message and let me know your name and that you're in here so I know who all's in here so far. I know with the last live, people started filing in like kind of halfway through actually. So, hey Vanessa, hey. What time is it where you are right now? I always wonder. I think it's nighttime, right? Or is it morning? I don't know. But I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're joining me. I'm trying out Dollar Tree Snacks Part 2. Oh, it's midnight. You're a night owl. I'm like asleep by 11:30. It's really sad. It's like I'm like geriatric, but thank you for coming on with me. And I will just say that any comments or anything, just type them in, but don't make them too long because I'm still using the YouTube to live stream right now. So sometimes when it's like a very long message, I can't seem to see it all. I have to go scrolling. So just kind of send messages kind of, you know, in parts. Vanessa's always been a night owl. Little Miss Budget. If you guys have not checked out her channel yet, do that because she's awesome. And we've known each other on YouTube for a really long time. But she's a night owl. She's up and it's midnight where she is. So over in England, right? Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to be getting started here in just a few minutes. Just kind of letting people file in and everything. But I'll just tell you guys what I kind of did today so far. So today was really hot. It was a really hot day. I think it was like 88 degrees. England. Okay. Leicester. Did I say that right? Interesting. Okay. That's a cool sounding name. It's like different. I like it. But yeah, it was like 88 degrees today. Very, very sunny here in Florida. And it was a hot one. So we are actually waiting for the sun to go down a little bit so we can go outside and throw a frisbee around because it is way too warm still right now. In the morning, it was pretty nice, but then it started getting really hot. Sounds like Lester. Oh, okay. That is a really interesting name. I would have never thought that that's how you pronounce that. But that's why I'm not good at pronouncing things. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started because I am a little bit thirsty. I got 2 drinks for us to try out today. So I'm going to go ahead and try the first one out. And it is the Glowberry Hydration Drink from Prime. I don't know if they have Prime all over the world or not, but a lot of people know who Mr. Beast is, and I believe Prime is a Mr. Beast thing. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. Someone will probably tell me or correct me. But I thought it was Prime was the Mr. Beast. Or maybe it was the boxing guy and the other guy. I don't remember. But either way, this flavor sounded interesting. Glowberry. And it doesn't have energy in it. It's just coconut water, B vitamins, antioxidants, electrolytes. Yeah, and I got all these things at Dollar Tree for $1.25. So I am trying this out. And I've had a prime drink before. It was like a sherbet flavor, and it was extremely sweet. So I'm pretty sure this one's going to be extremely sweet too. I thought it was Mr. Beast too, Vanessa. That's what I was thinking. I was like, isn't it Mr. Beast? So yeah, I think this might be his line. But let's try out the Glowberry. Wow, that is interesting. That is interesting. I'm trying to think of what to compare it to. Like a melted popsicle, kind of. Like a berry flavored melted popsicle. And it is a little sweet, but it's not as sweet as the sherbet one. So there are some of these that do have energy, and I didn't get that because it's like close to almost getting to be 8 o'clock at night. I don't need energy. But have you all ever tried the Prime drinks? Do you like them? Because I have definitely heard mixed reviews. Some people think they're way too sweet, and some people really like them. There was a lady in back of me in line, and she was buying like 6 of the ice pop flavor energy prime drinks, which I haven't had that one yet. I probably do need to try it, but Vanessa hadn't tried any. Yeah, I've tried out a couple, but I mean they're okay. They're not my favorite. This one is better than the sherbet. So let me show you guys what I got. I don't only have one bag. I have one, two, 3 bags of Dollar Tree snacks of all kinds for us to try today on this live. So in my first live, I did trying Dollar Tree snacks part 1, I ended up calling it. And in that one, we tried out a lot of different stuff, so including gummy sushi, which was interesting to say the least. And then there was some recommendations from some of you in the chat section, so I did pick up a lot of the recommendations that were recommended to me, the ones that I could find, and I did find quite a few of them, and I'll be trying those out with you guys today. So if you do have a Dollar Tree near you, you will be able to try out a lot of these snacks with us. But yes, welcome to the live. And we're going to be going until 8 o'clock. And I just now realized I didn't even bring a watch or anything. So I'm going to have to keep looking at my phone and making sure what time it is. Because I'm playing Frisbee after this. Playing Frisbee. All right. So the first thing we tried was the Prime Glowberry, which I am going to give it a 3 out of 5. I think it's really good. I think it's just like average. It's kind of a pretty good drink. It's a little sweet, but it has more of a tartness than the sherbet one did. And I do like that it has coconut water in it. It doesn't have a ton of sugar, which is also really nice. And it does have a lot of vitamins and different things. I don't think you guys will be able to see them very well, but there's a lot. Oops, sorry. There's a lot of different vitamins and things there. So, all right, let us go ahead and get into the bag. And thank you all so much for joining me today on my live. I really appreciate it. So I am going to be doing the live every 2 weeks, I think. And I think I'm going to do it from 7 to 8, like you guys recommended, because it seems like the best time to do it. So I think that's going to be a good solution. All right, so let us get into... I'm actually going to start with this other bag first because there was some of the viewer requested things in that bag, and I want to hold a moment until I make sure everybody's kind of in here, especially the people that requested those things. Okay, so I tried to find some of the most interesting things today, and of course the recommendations that you guys had. So, first thing first snack we're trying out, and I do have 2 drinks, by the way, so there is another drink. We'll try that here in just a little bit. Okay, first thing we're trying is cereal popcorn in Fruity Pebbles flavor, made with Fruity Pebbles cereal. So if you aren't in the US, you may or may not have seen Fruity Pebbles cereal. Usually has the Flintstones on it. It's these little specks of like a Rice Crisp. Oh, Vanessa, you filmed your video with the cellophane palette. I'm so glad. Yes. When are you going to post that? Because I cannot wait to see it. Vanessa is doing like some looks with some palettes that I believe she hasn't reached for in a while. So, or her collaboration palettes, like eyeshadow palettes that are collaborations with YouTubers and things like that. And I had requested the cellophane palette, so I was very excited about that. Oh, next Tuesday. Okay. So next Tuesday, if you're also interested in seeing Vanessa try out the cellophane palette, go over to her channel. It's Little Miss Budget on YouTube. So, Fruity Pebbles popcorn. Very weird. I'm not really sure how I'll feel about it. I like popcorn, and I do like Fruity Pebbles. But I'm not sure if I'm really going to like popcorn and fruity cereal mixed together. Not really sure about that, but I will go ahead and open this up and we'll try that out together here in just a minute. Believe it or not, a lot of the snacks from my last Dollar Tree snack video live, I did actually finish a lot of them. There, I think, is a couple things in one of the bags that I haven't finished yet, but a lot of it I did finish. And a lot of the ones today I probably will end up finishing as well over like the course of 2 weeks. I take them to work and stuff like that. So went ahead and opened up the Fruity Pebbles popcorn. So this is from Dollar Tree, as is everything in this video. We're trying out Dollar Tree snacks. Let's take some popcorn out. So this just looks like a regular piece of popcorn, but you can see that it does have a lot of these little Fruity Pebbles cereal, and then there's like some kind of a glaze or something on it. So let's try this out. Wow. That is like good, but weird. Look at that. It tastes literally just like Fruity Pebbles. Like, if I was eating Fruity Pebbles cereal, this is what it would taste like. It doesn't even really taste like popcorn anymore. That's weird. So that's what these are. They taste just like Fruity Pebbles, but it's popcorn. I don't know. What do you guys think? Popcorn and cereal. Does it go together? It's not too sweet. You know, you would think that it was like too sweet, but it's really not. It's actually pretty good. It's just weird how it doesn't taste like popcorn anymore. Vanessa likes it. Said it sounds good. I think it's pretty good. Honestly, I will finish this. It says light fluffy popcorn with a milky drizzle topped with Fruity Pebbles cereal. So that is pretty darn good. I do like it. And I think it's a pretty tasty little snack. And I do like popcorn quite a lot. So I think I would give this probably, I'm going to say a 4 out of 5 because it genuinely tastes like Fruity Pebbles cereal and it's tasty. The popcorn is still crunchy, so it's not like totally soggy in there. You know, it actually still has a good crunch to it. And it literally just tastes just like Fruity Pebbles. So if you like Fruity Pebbles or fruity cereal, then you're probably really going to like this popcorn at Dollar Tree. It's really, really good. Yeah. So I'm going to get me some of my Prime Glowberry. We have a lot of snacks today, guys. We have a lot of snacks today to try for the whole hour. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. I appreciate every single one of you guys coming and hanging out with me today. I really enjoyed our last live, and I enjoyed talking to all of you guys and hearing your suggestions and trying out all these snacks together. So it's just really fun, and I'm very glad that you're here with me again today. And like I said, we will be doing these every couple weeks, so it is kind of a fun way to talk with you guys more, kind of one-on-one a little bit, and I just really enjoy it. Yeah. So, anyways, just try these, and these are pretty good, and we gave these a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. So, I'll have a couple more while I wait a few more minutes, and then we'll try our next snack out. Look at that. Ooh. All right. That's pretty good. So that's this one. The hardest thing I think about going live and doing these snack tryouts is I kind of want to make sure that I have enough time to try out all the snacks with you guys. And, you know, I don't want to spend too much time on one particular snack, but I don't want to like not spend enough time and not give you guys like a good solid review slash tryout of the snack. So it's like hard to kind of make sure that, you know, I spend enough time on each thing, but I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. But if you guys want me to retry something, or maybe you missed like the very beginning of the live and you want me to try something all over again, let me know. But I will try to kind of update you guys and make sure that you know when I try something out. So far we've tried the Fruity Pebbles popcorn and the Glowberry Prime drink. Not energy drink, just hydration drink. So we're going to be moving on to our next snack, and we're going to be going from kind of sweet. Hello, Anthony. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to be going from sweet to spicy. And I'm a little bit scared, to be honest with you. When my husband and I were both in Dollar Tree, and I said, oh, I could try these out on my live. And then he was like, that sounds like it's going to be really hot. And I'm like, probably it's going to be really hot. But we're going to try it out because this is what we do. Because I torture myself for you guys on the lives. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have popcorn in my teeth. That would be very unattractive. I pray. I really do pray. Vanessa says, hi, Anthony. I am going to be working on something where I'm going to be streaming, but you guys will be able to see each other's comments and stuff. I think you can now, but I think it'll be on the screen. So I'm going to be working on doing that for future lives. So just keep in mind. But I hope you guys can see each other's comments down below, because that would be really nice. All right, so here's what we're trying out next. Here's what we're trying out. If y'all ever heard of Hot Ones on YouTube, especially, I think it is on YouTube only, right? Hot Ones, the like videos where celebrities and people come on and they try the like really hot chicken wings. These are Pringles. Hot Ones flavor. This says the Los Calientes hot sauce. I'm a little terrified, just a little bit, because I do like spicy, but I don't like flaming. So I'm a little bit scared, but hopefully they're going to be really good. But yeah, it's First We Feast presents Hot Ones Pringles. So yeah, have you guys ever watched Hot Ones? They're kind of fun because, like, when the celebrities come on and they give them the wings from, like, the least spicy wings all the way to, like, the most spicy wings. And some of them, like, their eyes are watering. So hopefully these Pringles are not on the level of watering eyes. But we're going to be trying them out together. And if anything, I'll be washing it down. So, yeah, I'm a little scared. They're red. They smell like chicken. Anthony says, those look really appetizing. They smell pretty good. They smell like chicken wings, honestly. And I'm sure they're going to be a little spicy. But let's try it out. Also, I don't do that well with spicy, so this should be interesting. I feel the burn. I sure do. This is what we're trying out. Hot Ones Pringles. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a burn going. It's not like really bad burn, but it's like subtle. Like if you keep eating them, it's going to keep burning. So, I'm assuming these taste like the Hot Ones hot sauce right here. Let's have another. Oh yes. That is spicy. But you get kind of used to it. And then they kind of burn going down your throat. Little Miss Budget says she can eat them. Woo! Okay, after like a couple of them, they really start to like kind of tickle the back of your throat just a little bit. They're good. They taste like chicken wings. But they are hot. They are. Wow. And kind of vinegary. Like how a buffalo wing kind of has that sauce. Buffalo sauce. Sorry, it's like starting to like tickle the back of my throat. And I'm a baby about hot stuff. Sorry. Ooh. Okay. My husband got the ones that were like some green sauce flavor. So we'll see how he likes those. But I borderline have some tears coming out of my eyes a little bit. So, just to summarize, what on earth? Okay, I'll tell you all something I saw about this prime drink here in just a minute. Sorry, my nose is slightly running. I know, this is pathetic. So these taste like chicken wings. They are fiery, a little spicy. They are burning in my mouth a little bit as I'm eating them. And I can definitely feel the burn going down my throat. They're good, but they're really spicy for me personally. They're pretty hot. And like if you keep eating them, they just kind of keep lingering and burning in your mouth. So these Hot Ones Pringles are pretty good, but they are spicy. But if you like spicy, you'll probably really like them. And they kind of make my lips tingle a little bit, just saying. I am a baby. Most people probably wouldn't think these were that hot. But I am a little bit of a baby, so I'm going to give these, even though they are extremely spicy for me, I'm going to give these a 4 out of 5 because the flavor of them is really good. The chicken wing flavor is really good. They kind of have like that, chicken wing flavor, I guess. I don't know, like chicken wingy. And They have a really good flavor. They taste really good, but they're just a bit spicy for me. So I'm going to give them 4 out of 5 for flavor. So if you guys see these in your Dollar Tree and you like spicy, you would probably really enjoy these. So, hot ones. Hot ones, Pringles. Those were hot. Those were hot. I still feel like a slight burn. I'm just checking the time. Okay. All right. We're going to go on to something sweet now because that was a bit fiery for me for the moment. And my lips are like slightly tingling inside. But I just noticed that on this Prime drink, on the back right here, it says glow in the dark, charge in the sun. Isn't that a little weird? Like, what is in this? You know what I mean? Like, what is in this that it glows in the dark? And I wish it was dark so that I could show you guys if it glows in the dark or not. But if you want to get this at Dollar Tree and try letting it sit in the sun, which I would think that would make it get hot, but apparently glows in the dark. So isn't that different? That's different. All right, guys, you hanging in there with me? Hanging in there. All right, we're moving on to something sweet. I wouldn't say that this is something like weird or out of the ordinary, but it sounded good, and I'm kind of excited to try it out. So, this is the Charms Fluffy Stuff Cotton Candy. And it comes in strawberry, blue raspberry, and lemon flavor. And this may be just what I need to get that burning sensation out of my mouth from those Hot Ones Pringles. So, and if you guys hear me talk about anything and you missed the first little part of the live and you want me to retry something, I am more than happy to do so. Just let me know and I will do that. We've tried a few things. We've tried three things so far. So we're moving right along. And this is the Fluffy Stuff Cotton Candy. So I actually do like cotton candy. I don't typically have cotton candy unless I'm at like a fair or a circus or somewhere that serves cotton candy. Because, I mean, you kind of need one of those things, you know, for cotton candy, the machine. But apparently this one tastes like fresh, just made cotton candy any time of the year. It's in a moisture-proof bag. And apparently, they're making your mouth water, Anthony. Are you referring to the Hot Ones or the cotton candy? I hope the Hot Ones. Maybe the cotton candy. I don't know. But yeah, apparently the first cotton candy was in 1893 at the World's Fair in Chicago. Isn't that interesting? So let's open this up. Sorry for the crinkling. And of course, it probably won't open, so I'll have to tear it. Let's try to tear it. There we go. Oh, wow. It really does look like some, like, packaged cotton candy in there. Okay. Packaged cotton candy. Smells like cotton candy. And it's kind of nice that you can get cotton candy at the Dollar Tree, right? So, is cotton candy, like an everywhere thing? I don't know. Maybe it's just, yeah, but it really has that texture of cotton candy, like the fluffiness of it. And when I was little, I always used to think that cotton candy looked like insulation. Oh, okay, it's called candy floss. Okay, in England. Thanks, Vanessa. Oh, wow. I love how it like disintegrates in your mouth. Isn't that interesting? That is pretty good. And it has good flavor. If you were like craving cotton candy and you couldn't go to like a, you know, a fair or a circus or somewhere, this would be a really good way to get your cotton candy fix. But yeah, when I was little, I used to see like insulation, like in our garage, and I used to be like, is that cotton candy? But I didn't eat it, of course. That would be really dumb. But it kind of looks like it. Aw, Vanessa, haven't had it for years. Do they sell it like prepackaged like this over there, maybe? That would be nice if they did. You know, so you could try it again, you know, have it. That'd be nice. Yeah. I don't think in a lot of stores in the US they probably don't sell cotton candy, but in Dollar Tree they do have it in the candy section. Mm-hmm. Mm, it's good. This has got good flavor. It's bringing back like a nostalgia, you know, of like going to a circus, going to a fair. Yeah, and apparently in England it's called candy floss. It's so weird how you like start eating it, then it melts. It's just so, so weird. But there's quite a bit of cotton candy in here. Okay, you get it like that and also on a stick. Yeah, like this, right? How it's like they take the stick and they, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, I've had it like that. I think the last time I had it was at a state fair. Yeah. And that's pretty good. So I am going to give it a, I'm going to give it a 4.5 out of 5 because it's definitely just like cotton candy. Yes, just like that. Yep, you're right. Um, Oop, that's a little too high. Sorry. It is pretty good. It definitely has that nostalgic effect for me. Made me kind of think about whenever I was younger and I used to, you know, have cotton candy when we went places. So that's pretty cool. $1.25 at Dollar Tree. That is pretty darn good. I'm glad to see some of you guys like cotton candy too. All right, so we're moving on. We're moving on because we got a lot of snacks to try out. Let's have a little sip of our prime drink real quick. So I hope you guys are having a good day today. I hope you've been doing something fun today, or at least getting some good relaxing in. Like I was telling you guys earlier, we went to Dollar Tree. We went to buy a Frisbee because I actually couldn't find our Frisbee. And then I did find it, but it was kind of messed up, so we had to go get another one. And then, of course, I said we went to Dollar Tree. We stopped in Target, which was a disaster zone. But I picked up lots of things for future videos. So, lots of things for future videos. Just FYI. Lots of products to try out, and we're going to have a lot of good videos coming up. All right, so let us move on. Oh, this is my husband's bag of chips. I'm about to take that out of there. That's not even mine. All right, let's move on. We're going to try these out next. So there's a brand of chips here. I don't know if they're like everywhere in the U.S., but I think it's the Zapp's brand. Yeah, Zapp's. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Yes, I have lots and lots of videos coming up. I've got a lot of products that I got today that I'm going to be trying out. So these are the Zapp's potato chips. They come in a lot of different flavors, and you can buy these in the grocery store or in the Dollar Tree. They come in tons of flavors. My husband picked out this flavor, which I've had before. It's this voodoo flavor, and it just kind of tastes like kind of spicy-ish, like a seasoned spicy chip. But the one that I got and sounded really interesting and very fitting, since we do live in Florida, was the New Orleans kettle style Cajun dill gator taters. So that, no, they're not made of alligators. They're potato chips. But I guess they're calling them gator taters. I don't know why. But there's a little alligator wearing a hat. Yeah. So, yeah, I see a lot of alligators here. We see them all the time. They're literally everywhere, so kind of fun. I enjoy always seeing them when I do. But these are like spicy dill pickle flavor, and I love dill pickles. I don't know about you guys, but I love dill pickles. So I'm pretty excited about trying these out. And they had a lot of different flavors of these at Dollar Tree. And this was one of the ones I thought sounded interesting. So let's open them up and try them out. And I like dill pickle chips because I really like dill pickles. I love pickles. So they smell like pickle. You know, they smell like dill pickles. And they're a kettle chip. So they're very, very crunchy. Kettle chips are very crunchy. And they do have a lot of dill, like little specks, as you can see there. Little dill specks. So let's try these out. So these are the Cajun dill gator taters. All right, let's try them out. Crunchy. I definitely taste the dill. The dill is like big time. Not a lot of pickle flavor though. You know, I was really kind of hoping for more of a pickle flavor. Maybe they're not supposed to taste like pickles. Maybe they're just supposed to taste like dill. But they're good. Yeah, maybe they're not supposed to be pickle. Maybe they're just a dill and potato chip flavor. Do you guys like pickles? I like the dill flavor. I love dill. Dill is one of my favorite herbs and to cook with because it's so good with salmon. Ooh, I love dill. You hear that crunch? These are pretty darn good. I was kind of hoping they would be pickle, but you know what? I don't really mind that they're not. Very crunchy. I'm so glad for you guys that you come on here and watch me try out these snacks. It's so fun. I love trying out different kinds of snacks. And it's fun when you have other people that also really enjoy you trying out snacks and they love watching you and stuff. It's really, really fun to me. Yeah, these are pretty good. So the Zapp's Cajun Dill Gator Taters. I'm going to have one more. I'm going to give these I'm actually going to give them a 4 out of 5 because if they were dill pickle flavor, then they would have been phenomenal. But they're more of just like kind of dill. Still really good, but kind of missing the pickle flavor here. I wish it was pickle. All right. I'm going to give it a minute, and then we're going to try out going on to the next one. Dollar Tree has so many good snacks. Absolutely love them. I'm just getting my next one out. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I'm very thankful for you guys coming on and spending some time with me today. My next one is going to be a spicy one again. So hopefully it's not as spicy as the hot ones, Pringles. But yeah, the sun is now starting to go down, so I'm really looking forward to going and throwing the Frisbee around here soon. It's nice when it kind of starts to cool off. We actually have like a grassy field kind of out by our building, so we may even go out there. Who knows? But let me know what you guys have been up to. You know, if you're having a good weekend, what types of fun things are you doing? Vanessa's weekend is going okay so far. That's good. Good. I know I haven't done a whole lot today other than just kind of doing a little shopping, going to the Dollar Tree, you know, going to Target and just kind of spending a little bit of time with my husband and all. Yeah, just kind of hanging out, really. So let's go on to this next hot one, and I'm kind of hoping it doesn't burn my mouth. So this was one that was requested by one of the viewers in the chat. Okay, Vanessa, yeah, me too. I'm usually always filming and editing over the weekend because that's the only times I usually have to film and edit. I do a lot of that on the weekend. I try to kind of really do a lot of it when I have that time. So these are the Hers brand again. I think I tried something out from this brand the last video, but it was a different flavor. And one of the viewers recommended these. This is the Buffalo Blue Cheese flavored cheese curls. So it's kind of another hot wing type flavor, and I'm wondering if it's going to taste like chicken. And yeah, it's a hot wing flavor, so try these out. Lives are like, they're fun, you know, to interact and talk with people and everything. And then it's nice when, you know, you can kind of post them after the fact so that people that didn't tune in, you know, that they can watch them. So that is always kind of fun. So if you do miss this live, then you will see this in the after when I post the actual video. So of course, these are cheese curls. We have a lot of these kind of flavored cheese curl chips. And, you know, here, especially in the U.S. and at the Dollar Tree, there's all kinds of cheese curls. These are supposed to be buffalo wing, which is like a hot, spicy chicken wing. And I do not like blue cheese, so I really hope these do not taste like blue cheese because I don't like blue cheese. But this is what they look like. And they just smell like a cheese curl, like a Cheeto or something like that. So we're going to be trying these out now. They're really good. They don't taste at all like chicken wings. They don't taste spicy. I really don't feel like they taste like buffalo. And definitely not any blue cheese. They mostly just taste like cheddar cheese curls. I don't really taste any kind of, there's a little bit of like a very slight kick in the background, like a hot sauce flavor. But not very spicy. They're good. They're very cheesy. I noticed that this brand has a lot of cheesy like flavors. They sound disappointing, yes. Yeah. They're okay. You know, they're okay. Like if you like cheesy cheese curls, you probably would really like these, but they are not spicy. They don't taste like buffalo wings. They're cheesy, if anything. They're just cheesy. So, but they're still good. I mean, I'll definitely finish them and eat them and stuff, but I was kind of hoping for like more of a buffalo flavor, you know? So, these here, I'm going to give these a 3 out of 5. They're good. I like the flavor of them, but they're not true to the name of the flavor. So they're just kind of a regular cheese curl. Little disappointed, gotta say. But still, The flavor was pretty good. So, all right, we're going to try out our other drink real quick, and then we'll move on to the rest of the snack. And we have about 15 or so minutes to go. So, this one is the Warheads Sour Blue Raspberry Soda. I used to like eating Warheads when I was a kid. Warheads are a very, very sour candy that is like very, very sour. And I used to eat them all the time. And I ate one when I was a kid, and it actually literally, this is going to sound very terrible, it literally burnt like the skin on the top of my tongue. Like I had like a circle that like the acid or something in the candy like burnt my tongue, like, which is weird. It was almost like a chemical burn. It was really, really weird, and I never ate them ever since then because I was kind of scared. So hopefully this is not going to be that sour. But this says, my flavor-packed sour soda will blow your mind and taste buds away. Yay, I can't wait. Ouch is right. Yeah. Yeah. It burnt like, yeah, that top layer like of my tongue. Like, you know, like it like right there, yeah. Burnt it. It's terrible. I never ate it after that because I was scared. Okay. So the soda is blue. It's fizzing a lot, which makes me think that it's going to be very fizzy and sour. And I like blue raspberry, but it's not my favorite flavor because a lot of times things that are blue raspberry make your tongue and teeth blue, which is very unappealing when you're a grown adult walking around with blue teeth. If you're a kid, it's one thing, but as an adult, let's try it out. Wow. It's very sour, but not like, you know, dangerous sour. Just sour. It has a very sour flavor to it. Very tart. Kind of like makes you pucker a little bit. It's a 0% juice. Yeah. I don't think I'm a huge fan of this. I could see like a little kid would think this was really fun, like, oh, warheads, oh, it's so sour, it's gonna burn my mouth, ooh, you know, but as an adult, like, I don't know. As an adult, I'm kind of just like, ugh, it's like sour soda. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's okay, but it's a little sour to me. It's all right. No. I think I'll go back to my prime drink because I don't think I'm a big fan of sour blue raspberry soda, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. All right, let's move on. So we're on to our last bag of Dollar Tree snacks. There is 4 things in here, so we're going to be trying these 4 things out. I'm going to start off with, let's see, we're going to start off with one of the viewer requested things. So this is the Pop Daddy Pretzels Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel Sticks. And these are made in Michigan. Made with flavors so bold, it's lip smacking, finger licking, and they're bold snacks. So this is what they look like. And these actually do sound pretty good. I like cinnamon sugar, and I like the flavor of that. I like pretzels. So these actually sound pretty nice. And this was one of the recommendations from you guys. So we're going to be trying those out now. Hopefully we can open it. There we go. Easy to open. And I'm kind of excited about these. Ooh, they smell really, really good. Yeah, so these smell kind of like how when you go to like Auntie Anne's or, you know, like a place that has like those hot, warm pretzels and you can get cinnamon sugar on them. That's kind of what these smell like. So let's try it out. So it's like a long pretzel stick. Smell like cinnamon sugar, and they have kind of little bits of cinnamon sugar on them. So let's try it out. Those are good. I like how they kind of have a buttery flavor. They're like a buttery pretzel with cinnamon sugar. Pretty good. I like that. This was a good recommendation. Whoever recommended the Pop Daddy pretzels, those are good. And they have like a buttery aftertaste, which is the best part. Because they really remind me of Auntie Anne's, which is like a pretzel place here. Yeah, those are really good. I like those. These ones, I for sure think would give probably I would give them a 4.5 out of 5. Like, I almost think they're perfect. It makes me wish and crave that like a big soft pretzel, but it's good. These are very good. If you ever see these kind of Pop Daddy pretzels with cinnamon sugar. Oop! I just dropped one of my eye creams. Oh well. I'll get it here in a minute. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. Really appreciate all of you. And even if you know, are tuning in after the fact and not just right now when it's live, totally okay. I understand. It is a weekend. You know, people are out and about. Some of us are inside. Some of us are, you know, not doing much. Everybody's different. But I do really appreciate everyone that has tuned in so far. So let's keep on moving because we've got 3 more things in here to try. I'm just going to go ahead and take them out of the bag so that we have them right out here in the open for us. And we'll be winding down here in just a little bit. All right, so I have 2 things that are kind of similar in flavor. Aw, thanks, Vanessa. I'm glad you enjoy my lives. It's, you know, I'm hoping that as I do more lives, more and more people will join. And, you know, because I know when you first start out, people don't kind of know you're doing lives. You know, they, like, that, you know, they just don't always know. And sometimes it's, you know, you gain a lot of new viewers by doing lives. You know, you gain people who come and watch and they come back for the lives. And, you know, sometimes people will be there for one live, but not there for another one, you know, so sometimes you feel like, oh, you know, well, you know, they're not at this one, but, you know, people have busy lives and, you know, so I try to understand that because I don't always tune in when someone's live. Sometimes I'm in the middle of doing something, so, you know, that's how it goes, but I do really appreciate you being here, Vanessa, and everyone else that has tuned in today. Anthony, I saw you had commented too, so thank you. I really appreciate you guys being here. But next snack, this is Mrs. Freshly's. Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah, I know, Vanessa. I know what you mean. Sometimes, like, I like doing lives, but sometimes I kind of just prefer like posting a video because I feel like maybe I'm not the most entertaining when I'm live. I don't know. I mean, I think I'm entertaining, but maybe not everybody does. So, but I do get where you're coming from about that. Yeah. So this is another one of the viewer requested. This is the Reese peanut butter flavored cupcakes. And this is by the Mrs. Freshly's brand, which I have tried their honey buns before. They're very good. I've never tried these cupcakes out. So you get 2 of these kinds of cupcakes. And they don't have a little wrapper or anything. They're just in this little tray. And I guess these are Reese flavored, so peanut butter flavored. And I have another thing in here that's also Reese flavored. So it's the Reese caramel cup. And this is new. I don't think I've ever had this before. It's the Reese with the caramel inside. So we're going to try both those. And then I have the Haribo berries, which these, I have always thought that these looked disgusting. But I guess we're going to be trying them today. Yeah, so, you know, lives are hard because I feel like you have to like constantly keep things going. And I feel like I'm okay at that. I do pretty well with it, but it's not the easiest thing to do sometimes. So let's try out these cupcakes first, I think, because these were one of the requested things. And Mrs. Freshly's makes a lot of like snack cakes, things like that. And I'm probably not going to be eating this entire cupcake because I still have these things to try out. And we are starting to get pretty close to 8 o'clock. So I'm just going to probably have like half of it and then we'll move on because I got another chocolate thing here too. And so let's go ahead and take it out and try it. So it looks like it has peanut butter frosting and smells like kind of like chocolate and peanut butter. Okay, let's try it out. So in the middle, kind of tastes like peanut butter and chocolate around the outside. It's pretty good, but I don't taste a lot of peanut butter, to be honest. I taste more like a chocolate cupcake. But it's very tasty. Like for $1.25, this is really good. A couple packs of these, set them out on a plate, and someone's going to think you went to like a bakery and got these. That chocolate is really good right there. It's pretty good. I like that. I think that's enough of that because I need to save my appetite for the last 3 snacks. Those are pretty good. I know. Wouldn't that be nice if they had these over there? Vanessa said she wishes they had these over there. Oh, no, these are really good. They're very tasty. I just kind of wish they had a little bit more peanut butter flavor. The chocolate is very pronounced, but they have a very good flavor. Like, definitely very tasty. You could just, you know, buy a little couple packs of these. They're really good. These are very tasty. So whoever recommended these are definitely spot on. Very good. And I like them. Chocolate cupcakes with peanut butter flavored icing and filling made with Reese peanut butter. That's pretty good. For $1.25, you get 2 cupcakes. That is pretty darn tasty. I like that. All right. So, I'm going to go on and try these, I think, first. And then I'll try this Reese caramel cup last because it's kind of, you know, the tamest thing out of all the things. But these right here, every time I've seen these in the store, they kind of scare me. They look like berries, but the way they look like hard berries, and they feel kind of hard, like chewy. So I'm a little bit scared. They also say crunchy and chewy. I like Haribo brand gummy bears, but the berries seem a bit weird. But we're going to try these out today. So I'm going to open them up, and we'll try one of each of the colors because, I don't know, maybe they taste different. Maybe they have different flavors. So we'll try both flavors. So we'll try one red one, and we'll try one of these blackberry looking ones. Haribo berries. They smell very fruity. They smell like berries. They look like berries, which is kind of fun and interesting. One looks like a raspberry, one looks like a blackberry. Let's try the raspberry one first. I have like crumbs all over me. All right. They taste better than they look, that's for sure. They kind of taste like a Nerds rope. I don't know how many of you have had the Nerds rope, where the Nerds candy is like on that little chewy rope thing, like kind of like a Twizzler inside. And then the little balls on the outside are kind of crunchy. So the red one tastes like raspberry, and the black one tastes kind of the same. So these are good. They're a pretty good little fun snack, you know, like berries. But they're okay. Wow. I don't think they're quite as amusing as gummy sushi, but they're not too bad, right? And then the last thing we're trying is the Reese caramel cup. And then we'll be ending this live because we're going to be coming up on, yep, it's 8 o'clock. So if you guys are tuning in towards kind of the end of this live, because I will be ending the live here probably within the next 5 or so minutes. I will be doing another one here in a couple weeks, and it will probably be something not snack related. We'll be doing something different. I'm not really sure what yet. It might be something makeup related. If you guys have suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment or in the chat, or if you're watching this after the fact, just leave me a comment. But yeah, if you have any ideas for something for the live, let me know. My caramel cup has melted a little bit, so it looks kind of ugly, but I'm sure it'll still taste good. This is the Reese caramel cup. So it looks like a Reese. Inside is peanut butter and a little bit of caramel going around. I like it, but I think it's a little too sweet. Like, I kind of just like a regular Reese better. And I do like caramel, but I just feel like this is a little bit, you know, a little too much. Just the caramel is like kind of like, I could have did without the caramel. I like just the plain old Reese cup with the peanut butter and the chocolate. What do you guys think? You know, like, do you think the caramel adds to it? I don't know. I don't think so. For that one, oh, I didn't rate these, did I? So for the peanut butter, I don't think I rated this one. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I do like it. I think it tastes really good. They're very good. They taste like very good quality, tasty, you know, cupcakes. For the Reese caramel cup, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 because I honestly think we could have did without the caramel. And for these Haribo berries, I'm going to give these a 3 out of 5 because, again, they're just kind of average. Not really anything delicious, not anything super, super tasty, just kind of So that's kind of how I feel about all those things. But yeah, I am going to be probably winding on down. And then did I ever rate this sour soda? I don't think I did either. So the sour soda, I'm going to give it like a 2 out of 5 because it's just not a great flavor. It's a little too sour. The Warheads, yeah, it's like drinking vinegar. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. So I hope you guys enjoyed trying out these snacks with me today. Thank you again, so much for everybody for tuning in. And next live, feel free to leave comments and let me know, what is live that you think we should do, like what kind of theme we should do for it. Maybe we should, do some kind of makeup look, or like, let me know what you guys think. That way I can go ahead and do that in our next live. It will be up here in a couple of weeks, and I'll let you guys know, like I always do. I'll let you know, which day I'm doing the live, and you can join in if you would like. And I'll be hanging out with you guys again. We'll do another hour-long live stream. But I really appreciate all of you guys being here. Thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you who commented. So Vanessa, thank you. And Anthony, I know you had commented too. Thank you. And I appreciate you guys so much being here. I really enjoyed having you here too. Thank you so much, Vanessa. You're such a good friend and such a good YouTuber as well. And by the way, let me just shout her out again once more real quick. Vanessa is a really good friend of mine. She's Little Miss Budget on YouTube, so please do check out her channel if you will. I just think she's a great person and I really like her channel, so I think you guys should check it out if you are interested in makeup. But she also does a lot of other kinds of videos as well, chatty videos, sometimes some vlogs. I think you guys would really find that very fun, and I think you would really enjoy them. So I'm going to go throw some Frisbee before the sun goes totally down. I'll see you all in my next live. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend and a good night. And yes, leave some comments down below if you're here after the live stream. All right, guys, I've got to try to figure out how to turn off this camera. I can't remember how I did it the last time. I think it's this button. So have a good night, guys. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in my next live. Bye, guys. Thank you.